You see the headlines all the time, right? Lists of the world's richest people, with fortunes so big they just don't feel real. But here's the thing. The real story isn't the number of billions they have. It's how they built them. And, understanding that difference, well, that's the key to unlocking a whole new way of looking at your own financial future.
Welcome back to Investors Point of View. Hello to all our community members, students, and everyone tuning in. All right, let's jump right in.
Let's start with a number. A really, really big number. $600 billion. Just try to wrap your head around that. That's what some folks are projecting Elon Musk's net worth could hit by 2025. It's a number that's never been seen before in human history. But believe it or not, he's not the only one in that stratosphere.
And here's the rest of the club. You've got Larry Ellison from Oracle, Mark Zuckerberg from Meta, Jeff Bezos from Amazon, the Google guys, Page and Brin, and of course, the legend himself, Warren Buffett. The amount of wealth we're talking about with just these few people, it's just staggering. It's enough to move entire economies.
It's so easy to look at numbers like these and just dismiss them, right? It feels like monopoly money, totally disconnected from our own lives. But the real question is, why should any of this matter to you? Because that's the pivot. That's where this all gets really, really interesting. So, we need to look past the flashy headlines, beyond the individuals themselves, and see the bigger picture. This isn't just about their personal fortunes. It's about these massive economic shifts that are happening. Shifts that you can actually be a part of.
And this right here, this is probably the most important idea we're going to talk about today. These billionaires are not the story. They are a symptom of the story. They're just the people who figured out how to ride these enormous waves of change in technology and commerce. They didn't just get rich. They literally built the systems that our modern world now runs on.
This slide shows you exactly what I mean. It's a critical difference in perspective. So, the common view sees the product, Elon Musk makes cool electric cars. But the investor view, it sees the whole system. Musk is building the future of energy and transportation. We see Jeff Bezos and think, online bookstore. But the reality is he built the entire infrastructure for global commerce. Shifting your thinking from the left column to the right column, that changes everything.
So let's actually peel back the layers on a couple of these titans. Because what they really built, it's not what you see on the surface. It's the hidden infrastructure, the stuff that holds everything else up.
A good way to think about it is like the electrical grid or the highway system. You don't really think about them every day, do you? But modern life would completely collapse without them. The real, lasting money isn't in the products we buy day to day. It's in the systems that we literally can't live without.
Amazon is the perfect example of this. We all know this store, right? But Amazon's real power, its real engine, is something called AWS, Amazon Web Services. It's the cloud computing backbone that powers huge chunks of the internet. We're talking Netflix, government agencies, you name it. That, plus its insane global shipping network, is the true source of Bezos' fortune.
And hey, you don't need some revolutionary new tech to apply this kind of thinking. Just look at Warren Buffett. No flashy gadgets here. He invested in insurance companies, banks, food companies, what some people might call boring stuff, but it's the absolutely essential pillars of the economy. His strategy has always been beautifully simple. Own pieces of good, solid businesses, and then let time do all the heavy lifting for you. So, this brings it all back to you. Because once you start seeing this hidden infrastructure all around you, you have to ask yourself a really important question about where you fit into all this.
Just think about your day so far. I'd be willing to bet you've already interacted with these systems multiple times. You've probably searched for something on Google, scrolled through Instagram, which is Meta, used Microsoft software for work, and maybe you even have a package from Amazon on its way to your house right now. You are already an active participant in the world they built.
And that leads us to the single most important question of this entire explainer. In this massive economic ecosystem that they've built, are you just a user, a consumer who's paying to use their systems? Or are you an owner, someone who's sharing in the growth and the profits?
And that right there is the fundamental difference. A salary is absolutely vital. It provides stability, it pays the bills, it keeps you on the treadmill. But true, long-term wealth, that's built through ownership. It's built by planting a tree, owning a piece of the assets that grow and generate value over time.
Okay, so how do we start thinking and acting like an owner? It's not about having billions of dollars to start with. It's about adopting a mindset that can really be broken down into 3 pretty simple principles.
Okay, step 1, think like an owner, not a gambler. So don't ask, will this stock go up tomorrow? Ask,
Is this business going to be essential in 10 years? Step 2. Use patience as your superpower. The market is filled with people trying to get rich quick. Your ability to think long-term is a huge advantage. And step 3. Invest in the infrastructure of tomorrow. What are the essential systems that the next decade is going to be built on?
At the end of the day, it all comes down to this timeless piece of wisdom. The goal isn't just to work for money, it's to have your money work for you. That shift from being a user to being an owner is all about putting your capital, no matter how small, into assets that grow and generate value, even while you sleep.
So I'll leave you with this question. Now that you're thinking in terms of these systems and infrastructure, which company's hidden infrastructure do you think is going to be the most powerful and essential for the next decade? Are we talking cloud computing, AI, logistics, energy, or is it something else entirely?
Write your opinions in the comments section below. Thanks for being here. For more financial points of view, you are more than welcome to subscribe to our channel and give it a thumbs up. See you on the next one.